Welcome to the Transum podcast, a monthly roundup of the new features on the transum.org website, providing mathematical puzzles, games, learning activities, and the ever-popular mathematics lesson starter of the day. Here's your host, John Tranter.
Welcome to episode number 19 for August 2016. Now, Easter has come early this year, which means that many schools are currently still closed for the Easter holidays, which is a real pity, because today, being the 1st of April, well, it means you won't get the opportunity to fool your pupils with the 1 out of 10 joke as today's starter. But have a look at it anyway. You might want to use it when school reopens, but if you are unlucky enough to be in school at the moment, then check that out, the 1st of April starter, which is a bit of an April Fool's joke. Right, let's start off with the puzzle for this month. And it's about 3 cars arriving at a 3-way junction at very high speed. The junction has a triangular sort of traffic island at the centre, and each car has a 50% chance of turning left and a 50% chance of turning right when they arrive at this traffic island. What is the probability, if they all arrive at the same time, that no collisions take place? Okay, I'll give you some thinking time as normal, and the answer will be at the end of the podcast.
You are listening to the Transum podcast.
March was another busy month for adding content to the website. The most significant addition is a new starter called Refreshing Revision. It's the ultimate customizable starter. It's called refreshing because every time you refresh the page, you get a different set of numbers and diagrams in the questions. And if you scroll down the page, you'll see a number of tick boxes in which you can customize the content of the starter to suit the pupils in your class. It could be used with a wide range of abilities. There are times tables questions that could be used, with year 5. All the way up to, I can see it being used with a year 11 class revising for exams. I'll continue to add more concepts to it in the coming months, but if there's anything that you think would be good to add to that starter, please let me know. It's the 9th of April, that's the date of the starter, if you want to find it in the Starter of the Day menu. But all of the links that I talk about in this podcast can be found in the newsletter for April, which is on the website.
You can find Transum Mathematics at www.transum.org.
The leaderboards for Tables Master and Fast Factors have been adapted so that you can filter out all but pupils from your own school. Instructions explaining how to do that are available on the Times Tables filter page. Again, links are in the newsletter. Many thanks to Matt Curtis from Edgewood Primary School for suggesting that idea. The Times Table page contains links to many activities, and pupils can use them to improve their recall of multiplication facts. So this last month, a new activity was created and added to that page, and it's called Times Square. Nothing to do with the Times Square in New York, but it is a square, a grid, a table where the pupils have to fill in the missing numbers, and when they've completed the square, there are buttons which will highlight various number sets so that they can see the patterns in the grids. A number of videos found on YouTube have been added to our created list on Transum, but the one that stands out this month is about the mathematical puzzles found in an episode of The Simpsons called Mathlete's Feet. You'll have to check that out, it's quite good, and test yourself to, can you actually answer the puzzles? quite advanced puzzles, so it's more for your older secondary pupils rather than primary pupils. I was surprised recently that one of my pupils, who has strong abilities in most areas of mathematics, didn't know the order of the months of the year. So a new activity, a drag and drop, was created, which this particular pupil will be using as part of his regular recap to help him remember the order of the months and also how many days are in each of the months of the year. Whenever I'm teaching probability, I would always try hard to include a little bit of fun with the snail race. It can be adapted to a wide range of abilities and leads to some interesting questions. There's a student version, a teacher page. You can find them all in the probability section of the Transom website. But last month, Ben from New Zealand asked the ultimate question about this snail race. It's very easy to see that the number 7 snail has the greatest chances of moving forward, but what is the actual probability of number 7 winning the race? We've still not been able to come up with the answer, but you can follow the discussion on the Snail Race Teachers page. If you're an expert in negative binomial distributions, we need to hear from you to help us arrive at the answer. Previous newsletters can be found with the podcasts, which are the audio versions of the newsletters, online. The links are in the footer of every page. And for the latest news of Transom updates, follow Transom on Twitter. Thanks to all of you who've left comments on the Transom web pages and sent feedback about how your pupils have enjoyed using the resources. Finally, the answer to the Tri-Junction Puzzle posed at the beginning of the podcast. As a subscriber, you can see the tree diagram, which can be used for solving this puzzle. It's on the Tree Diagrams Challenge page. The answer can be found by considering the probability of all 3 cars turning left or all 3 cars turning right, because in those circumstances, there won't be a collision. So the answer is 0.5 cubed plus 0.5 cubed, which is equal to 0.25 or 25%. Enjoy your April. Bye.
Thank you for downloading and listening to the Transom podcast. You can find the website at www.transom.org, where you're welcome to use all of the activities absolutely free, or jump in with both feet and become a Transom subscriber.